I've been getting caught up on Black Clover recently, which has been amazing, by the way. And I just saw the badass demon transformation, which got me thinking of Naruto and his demon transformation, especially when Asta is talking to his demon. This scene is heavily reminiscent of Naruto and Kurama for me. When I actually got to see what Asta looks like in his demon form, the aesthetic reminded me of Meliodas from Seven Deadly Sins. And that really got me thinking, why are there so many shonen MCs with a demon in them? We have Asta, Meliodas, Naruto, Itadori, Yusuke, Ichigo. Sometimes it isn't the main character specifically, but still someone from the main cast, like Nezuko from Demon Slayer or Yang from Full Metal Alchemist. There are even characters that don't specifically have a demon form, but they do have a stronger form that can increase their own power, but they will lose control. Characters like Goku from Dragon Ball turning into an ape. Even Yugi from Yu-Gi-Oh! Is possessed by Yami when he plays Duel Monsters. Which you might argue that's not a demon. But Yami literally plays games to send people's souls to the Shadow Realm. He would have killed Kaiba if Yugi didn't step in, and Yami literally means dark, and he's possessing a child. Sounds pretty demonic to me. I think there are a couple reasons why this is a recurring theme in shonen anime. One reason is the main character in these shows are normally very kind-hearted and always focus on friendship or being overall a good person. When they get pushed up against a wall and a demon awakens inside of them, this is a stark contrast to how they normally act. And I think this is an attention grabber that's hard to look away from. This isn't new to storytelling. There are stories like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, as well as the Hulk. These characters also go from nice guy to uncontrollable monster. I think it is just interesting to see a character who is always kind lose control in dire circumstances. My second reason of why this gets used so often in anime and storytelling in general is because it flips the problem on its head. This always makes for an interesting shift in the climax because we get to watch the main character go berserk and beat down the villain, but the problem isn't completely resolved yet. One second the main character is against the main problem, in the next moment the main character is the main problem. My third and best reason that we love seeing this theme in anime, specifically shonen anime, is because this is one of the most effective ways to become a man. I know, you're thinking that sounds dumb, but let me explain. Shonen roughly translates to young man or young boy. So these anime are directed at young men or boys. I know from my personal experience, when I was a younger man, I always looked for approval from others when it came to quote-unquote being a man. In all these anime, the main characters want to be acknowledged, and they usually try to gain the most power, magic, or abilities to gain acknowledgement from others. I think my life was similar, except instead of magic, I tried to gain a lot of money, because money can be pretty magical. My family went through a hard time financially when I was 16 until my early 20s. At that time, I thought if I make enough money, I would be acknowledged as a man. I went to school full-time, and I worked a full-time job and a part-time job to help my family pay bills. I worked every day for months until I ended up in the hospital because I wasn't sleeping enough or drinking any water. I say this to illustrate how much I wanted to power through my situation, just like all these main characters. I wanted to save my family from all their financial burdens and become the money king. When I watch these shows and see there is something dark and powerful inside these main characters, I want the same for me. I think we all want to believe that there is some strong or useful latent ability inside of us. The reason I think that latent ability is normally a demon or something dark is because it normally will give us results or power, but at a cost. In my life, I wanted to push myself as hard as I could in order to skip some of the pain of financial hardship. And in doing so, I ended up in the hospital. One of my inner demons, or quote-unquote powers, is the ability to push through being uncomfortable and hyper-focus on a goal. But just like when any of these characters first use their powers, they can't use it properly and it harms their body. We all want to believe that there is something inside of us that makes us special. And shows like Naruto and Black Clover show a literal depiction of that sprinkled with anime juice. I don't know when it happened specifically, or maybe it happened more than once, but I have faced my inner demons and learned to control things about me that make me special. This has led to, in my opinion, the most important person acknowledging me, myself. And I hope that everyone watching this video can get the acknowledgement that they seek as well. I hope you can all become the Super Hokage Wizard King of Pirates and Gods. Hey, you made it to the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. I know what you're thinking. 2 mics? Yeah, that's why it sounded so crispy. Okay, anyways, if you liked the video, please let us know in the comments below. I really need that. It really helps me out. And if you haven't already subscribed, go ahead and click the subscribe button. That is directly linked to our happiness levels here at Prout Brothers. And I also would like to thank all of the people who are better than everyone else, and those are our patrons. There is Bubsy, Shrexophone, Rem, and Kate. She's the newest one, so that's why I didn't almost forget. Kate has also made emotes for our Twitch. Oh, our Twitch? Yeah, we do stream. So go ahead and check out our stream. Links in the description. Just a little shilling.
Chill harder. What are you doing, Chris? Talk about my Twitter.
So if you guys want, you can follow us on Twitter. Did I do it right? Don't believe in yourself. Believe in me. Believe in the me that believes in you. And I'll see you in the next video.